the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news that happened during the week June 11th, June 17, 2010. Christopher Nolan screened a double feature of his new film Inception with The Dark Knight at the Hero Complex Film Festival in Los Angeles last weekend, and he made a number of Superman related comments during a Q&A session. He said that Richard Donner's original Superman heavily influenced him during the production of Batman Begins, and confirmed that he's not directing the upcoming Superman film, just producing it. MTV's Splash page posted a video interview with Ashton Kutcher, in which he recalls his audition for the role of Superman for the never-made Brett Ratner-helmed Superman movie. He said, "It did not feel right. I hadn't worked out or done anything right. I was like a rail with fake muscles. It looked funny." In TV news, Warner Home Video has released the complete details for Smallville: The Complete Ninth Season on DVD and Blu-ray disc. The 6-disc DVD collection and 4-disc Blu-ray collection will each contain all Season 9 episodes and the following bonus material: Kneel Before Zod featurette, Justice for All featurette, cast creator commentaries on episodes Idol and Candor, and unaired scenes. Smallville: The Complete Ninth Season is available for pre-order now on DVD and Blu-ray disc from Amazon.com for its September 7th release date. Meanwhile, KryptonSite.com also posted an image of what appears to be a box set containing seasons 1 to 9 of Smallville. It is unknown at this point in time if this box set will be released on September 7th as well. Smallville's Season 10 is just a few short months away, and with it comes speculation as to the tone and theme of the new and final season. KryptonSite.com has discovered that the premiere episode of Season 10 of Smallville will be titled Lazarus, and with that title comes a goodly amount of baggage and conceptual life. Will Clark die and return to life? The premiere episode of Season 10 is expected to air in the US sometime in September. Nominations for the 2010 Teen Choice Awards have been announced, and Smallville received nominations in 2 categories. Smallville was nominated in the Choice TV Show Fantasy Sci-Fi category, while Tom Welling received a nomination for the Choice TV Actor Fantasy Sci-Fi Award. The Teen Choice Awards will air on Monday, August 9th at 8 p.m. on Fox in the US. Fans can vote at teenchoiceawards.com. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing episodes of the 1950s Adventures of Superman TV series. Come by the site now to read his review of The Golden Vulture, in which Lois and Jimmy uncover a sea captain using a ship to convert stolen jewelry, and Noble Clark ends up apparently drowned. DC Comics released their September 2010 solicitations this week, and we highlighted for you all the Superman-related comics and products soon to be released. September Comics will see the continuation of the stories in both Action Comics and Superman titles by the new creative teams, as well as the second chapter of the Last Family of Krypton miniseries. DigitalSpy.co.uk caught up with Paul Cornell to ask him about his upcoming run as writer of Action Comics. So are we going to be seeing anything of Superman? Paul answers, no, in short. It's really Lex's title and Supes is in it as much as everything Lex does is about Superman. This is very much about Superman. It's the shape of the hole he leaves when he goes, a tactic used before to some effect in different media. Paul's first issue of Action Comics is 890, on sale from June 30th. Speaking of Action Comics, DC Comics editor Will Moss gives out details on Jimmy Olsen's co-feature story that begins in Action Comics 893, available in September. He said, Jimmy will get a real chance to show off what he can do as he deals with threats that have a decidedly postmodern pop culture inspired bent. Superman homepage Ask Matt fan forum has been updated for another month. Superman comic book editor Matt Idelson has once again answered your questions about the Superman comics. Come by the site now to see what he had to say. Sterling Gates, writer on the Supergirl comic book, took some time out to speak exclusively to the Superman homepage about the Maid of Might and what we can expect from her comics after the War of the Superman. He said, as Supergirl is dealing with a whole slew of emotions coming out of the War of the Superman and trying to keep them all internalized, Bizarro Girl is letting all of her emotions fly. She's constantly changing emotions, 1 per second, keeping nothing in check. The 56th episode of the From Crisis to Crisis podcast is now online. While the month starts quiet, May 1990 builds and ends in 16 different types of awesome, and this makes Mike and Jeff very happy. There was just the one comic book to review this past week, and that was Super Friends number 28, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who gave it a 4 out of 5, saying, a nice brain-teasing story. Superman comics shipping this week from June 16th include DC Universe Legacies number 2, which is available in an alternate cover, Tiny Titans number 29, Superman War of the Supermen double feature number 1, DC cover art print Superman, History of the DC Universe Series 4 Superman as Nightwing action figure. In other news, June 10th to June 13th saw the 2010 Superman celebration take place in Metropolis, Illinois. Adam DeChannel and Barry Fryman submitted reports on their time there, with a host of photos documenting all the fun festivities that took place, from the opening ribbon-cutting ceremony and skit, time with Ilya Salkind, Laura Vandervoort and Sam Witwer, to the unveiling of the Noel Neal Lois Lane statue and more. Keep an eye out for our WGBS TV reports from the celebration this coming week. You won't be sorry. Superboyhomepage.com has made available an MP3 audio recording from the Smallville Q&A panel with Laura Vandervoort and Sam Witwer from last weekend's celebration. The 38 megabyte file, which runs for approximately 40 minutes, is available to download from superboyhomepage.com. Sony Online Entertainment has released the world premiere of the DC Universe Online official E3 trailer. DC Universe Online is the only next-generation massively multiplayer online action game that delivers unparalleled physics-powered combat set in the DC Universe. The genre-defining game puts the power of the DC superheroes and villains into the palm of your hands. The next legend is you. The MMO video game is scheduled to be released on November 2nd. The Dallas Observer has published an in-depth article from behind the scenes of the upcoming musical revisal of It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman. The 7-page article includes photos and interviews with the cast and crew as they refine the show in rehearsals. It also delves into the history of the original 1966 Broadway musical, DC Comics not allowing any major changes to be made to this new version, like changing Max Menken to Lex Luthor, and how everyone involved got involved. Preview performances are on Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday and June 24th at 7 p.m. Opening night performance is June 25th. Visit dallastheatrecenter.org for more details. The 2010 Supernova Pop Culture Expo is on in Sydney, Australia this weekend at Sydney Olympic Park. Superman fans will want to get along to meet Stuart Immonen, who worked on many Superman comics including Superman's Secret Identity. Tickets cost from $23.80. That's all the Superman related news there was for the week June 11th to June 17th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Hello! Well, we have an announced date for the DCU Online multi-MMORPG, MMORMMO, you know, whatever. I play one regularly, so I should know by now how to say MMORPG without stuttering. But the bottom line is, it's a DC Universe online role-playing game where you can play alongside Superman. I don't know about you guys, but I played City of Heroes back when MMORPGs were pretty new, and I really love the idea of flight and of the superhero universe as a multiplayer platform. So bottom line is, I'm holding this Bailey Planet to announce that I'm going to get the game. I know, sound the alarms and call the press, big deal. But the reason I'm mentioning it is not because, oh, you can play with me, because I want to play with you. Oh god, now we're going back to the Daxamite thing. Any apes in the room? But, bottom line being, if you guys are going to play DCU Online, when it starts coming out, shoot in some emails, and I'm going to try and organize it like we were talking about organizing this Smallville RPG, and see if we can't get a Superman homepage team going. You know, pull some raids, go and kill Darkseid, who knows. We'll see how it goes.